Hi, it is me, Empress Shay. I'm back with you it's Saturday, so I'm here to do our cosmic reading. Back to tap into the energy, the alignment, and the deeper truth of what is unfolding for us collectively. So, welcome to the cosmic energy reading where we don't just look at the cards, we align them with the movement of the universe because everything happening above is shaping what's happening within you and me. So, right now, we are moving through the powerful energy of Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries. And this is not a light energy, it's about dissolving illusions, stepping into truth, and building a real alignment identity. So today's reading is here to help you understand what's shifting in your life and see what needs to be released. And most importantly, show you how to move forward in alignment and not just confusion. Not confusion. We don't want that. So because of if this message has reached you, it's not by accident. It is definitely the universe has been trying to get your attention, and now you are finally in position to hear it. So let's tap in. Tap in to this energy and see what it has to say for us today. Let's get it.
Not a dream, I was waiting on a sign, waiting on a call. But Aries lit the fire, now I feel it in my soul. No more hesitation, no more standing still. If I see it in my mind, then I know it's real. Pressure on my chest, but I know why. This is
All right. Hello, it's Empress Shay. It's me here to do our cosmic reading. This Saturn Neptune conjunction in Aries. Yeah. Let's see. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what we got? We got the awakening. It's the lovers. Oh, wait. I love it already. It's the lovers. Is the awakening, and illusions dissolving is the Queen of Cups. All right. And the spiritual responsibility, that's going to be the Seven of Cups. Got options. Okay. And then, hey, the Tower, right under the lovers, in the courage point position. And the dream becoming real is the Five of Wands, still squabbling, okay? And structure required, that's the World card. Higher Arcana. I love it, okay? I love it. And then the path forward is going to be the Two of Cups. That's really good spread here. Oh my, I love it. There is a divine orchestration happening right now. And this spread is where we are being stretched, awakened, and rebuilt. The overall energy themes, really we have three major arcanas here. We have three. We have the lovers, We have the Tower and we have the World right down the center, okay? So, those major arcanas, this is not a light week. That's what they mean. This is not a light week. This is destiny level restructuring. And I knew that because we got that Aries stellium going on right now. And wow, okay, that 7-planet pile up in Aries. We got the new moon in Aries. Wow. It's ignition energy. It is an ignition. The very start. We have Saturn and Neptune, that dream versus discipline becoming one. And translation for that, you are being forced into alignment with your highest path. Regardless, stop playing, get to business. Your dreams are becoming real. You are being asked, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? So whether you feel ready or not, here it comes. Remember that song? Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Okay. So yes, let's start with the awakening and talk about that. The awakening is the lovers. This is not about relationships. This is about alignment versus misalignment. Spirit is highlighting choices that define your path. Soul contracts activating, heart versus illusion. With Aries energy, this is a decisive moment. No more sitting on the fence. That Neptune is your vision, your desires. Neptune is showing you your vision, your desires. And Saturn is the reality check. Soul contracts activating. And heart versus illusions. With Aries energy, this is a decisive moment. No more sitting on the fence. Neptune is your vision, your desires. And Saturn, that's the reality check. So with the lovers, that's choose what's real, not what's comfortable. Choose what's real, not what's comfortable. With the Aries energy, it's important to know that with that Aries energy, it's definitely a decisive moment. So you won't be sitting on the fence anymore. And that's the energy that you're feeling. That is the energy that we are all feeling. That energy of, I gotta get up. I gotta do this. This has to happen now. And it's not an urgency to where we are feeling, it's not a want. It's not a need. It's our path. It's our path, and we know that it's where we need to be headed. So it's only becomes totally uncomfortable when you don't move. Because, see, that Aries energy is forcing you to move. And even after Aries is over, even after the Aries season is over, we will be feeling this Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries energy for quite some time. So don't think it's just because we are in the season of Aries. Oh no, it is not. That is not what's going on. This is real. This is real energy. Those planets are there and it's bringing it. It's bringing it. Dreams are becoming real. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that because that's very important. So, yeah, the lovers choose what's real, not what's comfortable. And then when we look at, so that was with the lovers. That was the lovers' energy. That was all about choices that define your path. What that really means in the in the place of the awakening is this is not about relationships. It's about alignment and versus misalignment. It's about choices that define your path. Soul contracts activating. It's about heart versus illusion. And with that Aries energy, it's a decisive moment. It's a moment that you have to make a decision. A decision has to be made. And then the illusion dissolving is the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups, that's the illusion breaking. It's breaking, it's dissolving, yes. Over emotional attachment. It's the illusion breaking. You're going to stop romanticizing people. You're going to see them for who they really are. Some of us have been romanticizing people like, oh, he's so nice, even when he's not. Oh, yeah, no, he's not. So you're going to start, that illusion is going to start breaking. That illusion of romanticizing people and situations is breaking. You feel it already. You know you do. And staying because it feels good instead of being right, that's an illusion. That is an illusion. And Spirit is saying emotional intelligence must replace attachment. Emotional intelligence must replace attachment. And this is my favorite because it's in my signs. But she is Miss Unbothered. Unbothered. I love it. And then, so with Miss Unbothered, it gives that a Neptune influence. You were seeing through a filtered lens. Now Saturn is clearing it. Saturn will cleanse your lens because Saturn's not going to let you be fooled. And you're not gonna play the oh, I didn't know with Saturn. Saturn is not like that. That Saturn is like mama. She already knew what you were headed to do, and she stopped you and told you, hey, no, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not what's happening. What is really happening is you're going to take a look at where you really are in this situation. And then you're going to take the steps to fix it, to change it, to grow, and to move forward, and to follow your dreams. Okay? And that's the manifestation that's waiting for you. When you start to walk in that you're receiving right now, it's true. I mean, if you really, really looked at it, you'll see, hey, yeah, that's true. I really need to do something else. So, hey, we have the spiritual responsibility card, and that is the Seven of Cups. And this is huge. This is huge under Neptune energy. Too many options, too many distractions, too many illusions. The responsibility you have to yourself is to stop entertaining confusion. It's time to stop entertaining confusion. That's the sit with yourself and ask yourself the hard questions. Where am I in this? What is my path and how have I gotten off of it? Because that will be revealed to you. And honestly, any question that you ask God and your spirit guide, you're going to get an answer. You will get an answer. You might not like the answer, but you will get one. You will get one. Yes, you will. So stop entertaining confusion. And Saturn here says, choose one path and commit. Commit to that path and build. And you can start baby steps. Baby steps are okay. Because one thing I know in my spiritual growth is even with baby steps, it's okay. You move forward. It may not be big leaps. It's baby steps. So, and the courage point is the Tower. The courage point is the Tower, and this is the ignition point of the entire reading. This is Aries energy, that Tower. And it's about sudden change and forced action and truth revealed. And the thing about the Tower brings shakeups. We all know that. The Tower brings some shakeups. This is where Spirit is pushing. Spirit is saying, break the illusion now. Break it now. Walk away now. Decide now. That's the Tower. That is the Tower. The Tower is saying, break the illusion now. Walk away now and decide, make your decision. You don't get to delay anymore. This is it. This is it. Because that Saturn-Neptune alignment, that Neptune dissolves the illusions. Your illusions are dissolving. Saturn removes structure. And the tower collapse of what was never real. That's what it is. That tower is the courage point. Have the courage. The courage point is saying have that courage. Have the courage, and it already told us what to do. Break those illusions. Walk away and make your decision. You don't get to delay anymore. You don't. You don't get to delay anymore. And the dream becoming real, that's that Five of Wands. And this is really important. Your dream isn't just manifesting peacefully. It's becoming thorough. It's thorough. Conflict, competition, internal struggle. Aries energy fights for it. Aries energy fights for it. That's just a normal Aries thing to do. Your dream requires engagement, not avoidance. So as you engage and when you stop avoiding all of these things that you really need to walk away from, and as you engage with manifesting peacefully, because if your dream is not manifesting peacefully, what is it doing? What are you wrestling with? That's what it's saying. What are you wrestling with? Is it that you're having a hard time letting go? The tower's trying to shake it loose for you. So if you're having a hard time letting go, you need to come to grips with this. You need to come to grips with this. You need to know that the distractions of these Seven of Cups, having so many things, so many options, so many distractions, so many illusions. Yeah, you need to know that even when you're trying to dissolve these illusions here, these emotional attachments, when you're wanting to romanticize people, I remember I had a person in my life at one time who gave me, I'm from the old right, way back, okay? So gave me my first cell phone, really nice cell phone. And he was so romantic. I was like, you are the most romantic black man I ever met. And he was so romantic about it. And he gave me this cell phone with a card saying, this is so that I can always hear your voice. Just something really lovely. I'm telling you, the card was so romantic. I was swooning over this. That was so beautiful. And that phone became a prison. That was my first cell phone. And I would put it in my purse, and I'm at work, right? I'm at work. I work in the office, property management. And so I cannot get this phone. And I'd get home and he'd be like, why didn't you answer your phone? And the phone became a prison. The phone became a prison. I romanticized that phone at first before it became a prison. I was like, oh, he's just so sweet. Oh my goodness. He's so sweet and wonderful. It became a prison. And so you're really looking at things through a filtered lens when you feel that way, when you romanticize. You know? But Saturn is clearing it. Saturn's not going to let you be fooled. One thing I love is Saturn is not going to let you be fooled. Saturn is a good teacher. A lot of people are, I think it's the Scorpio in me. A lot of people are like, they don't, care for Saturn energy and things. But I'll tell you one thing. It makes you want to know what you need to do. It makes you want to journal. It makes you want to figure it out. This is about. The Five of Wands is about your dreams isn't just manifesting peacefully. They're not manifesting peacefully. We live in a very non-peaceful world, actually. And even as peaceful as we try and be, as peaceful as we are waking up, you have to remember, we are waking up still in our crazy situations. A lot of us are waking up in our situations, in our relationships that never should have been. We're waking up in our situations. So we have to realize that, yes, there's going to be some shakeups. Anytime you wake up and you realize, oh, this is not what I thought it was. And there's going to be shakeups, period. There's going to be conflict. There's going to be some internal struggle because you want to believe, you want to go back to that romanticizing and believe that somehow this is what it is. It's what you romanticized it to be. And when we get to the structured required, the world, this world, I love this card, I really do. It's all about completion, mastery, closing the cycle. Saturn is saying you cannot move forward until you finish what you started. Saturn is saying you cannot move forward until you finish where you started. You got to close that cycle. You got to complete it. You have to complete the cycle. You have to tie up your loose ends. You have to close all the karmic cycles. You have to stop leaving things unfinished. Stop leaving things unsaid. Stop leaving things unfinished. And that is what this world card is all about. Hard but fair. Hard but fair. There is always a good way to tie up those loose ends. And you just got to figure out what is the best way to do that. What is the most peacefully aligned? What is the way to do it that protects my energy as well as everyone else's? So, what is the best way to do that? Yeah. And then we have our path forward, this Two of Cups. After all of this, you land in alignment. You land in divine partnership. You land in a balanced connection. And it's not romantic. This is soul aligned connections in all areas of life. Because when you choose alignment, alignment chooses you. When you choose alignment, alignment will choose you. Because after all of that, that's where you land. You land in a divine alignment, in partnership, in balanced connections. That is the thing. So when you choose alignment, alignment chooses you. And yeah, that's just it. So that lovers being the awakening, it's a destined choice point. Your life path is shifting based on what you choose now. And that tower being the courage point, it's all about divine intervention. Divine intervention. Yeah, it's a shakeup. And a lot of times shakeups are divine intervention. Spirit is asking, and Spirit is moving things for you. Moving things for you. And Spirit really is asking, what is it that you really want? Because this isn't it. This isn't in a line with what you are saying that you want. And so things start to get moved and rearranged. And then the world, it's in the structure required placement. And the world is about completion. It's a graduation. It's graduating. But only if you finish the lesson. You cannot graduate if you did not finish the lesson. You can't do it. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. You cannot do it. The planetary alignments that tie in with this reading is, of course, that Aries, stellium, and new moon with new beginnings. That's the energy of new beginnings, identity reset, and action over hesitation. This is the rebirth cycle. It is the rebirth cycle. And then Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries. This spread is perfectly mirroring Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries because it is the Neptune illusion is that Queen of Cups and Seven of Cups. And Saturn discipline is the World card. Aries action, that's the Tower and the Five of Wands. And the alignment outcome is the Two of Cups. Your dreams are being tested, stripped, and rebuilt into reality. And this is where many either rise or retreat. I release illusion and choose alignment, even when it requires change. I release illusion and choose alignment, even when it requires change. That's our activation line. I release illusion and choose alignment, even when it requires change. Because you can't avoid this change. You can't. You cannot avoid this change. The Tower is here. You cannot avoid this change. So before you go, my loves, take a breath and release and ground into this message. This is not a reading. This is a realignment moment. This is a realignment. This is a realignment moment. I'm very excited about this energy that we have right now. We're gonna sit and talk sometime about our awakenings and how it has gone. And actually mine started with the death of my brother and just seeing that happen. And I don't want to go over it, but yeah, just being there with him and seeing that the loss of him just really shook my world. It shook me loose from everything I thought was real. And I said that because I want you to know that I understand how powerful it is to become awakened, and everything that you thought was real is under suspicion under, like, oh, you know. So if this message, I'm going to end it here, I'm going to let it go. If this message resonate with you, and thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel that you are well on your way, well on your way to a powerful awakening, well on your way to moving forward and getting all of the dreams that you desire. But before you go, just take a moment to like, comment, and share, because this is how others will know about how to cope with this energy, how to get through it. That's how the algorithm goes. You have to like and share and subscribe and let YouTube know that this is something you really want. You want to keep. You want others to know about. Share it with your friends. Share. Because your engagement helps this message reach all of those people that are meant to receive it. That's just how it goes. And if you're ready to go deeper, you can join us inside the Saturn conjunct Neptune healing portal. I drop those every day. They are so good. They're really good. I am not just saying that. They really are. And if you're also ready to do more, check my Etsy shop. The link is in the description. You can also, that my Etsy shop is called Healing Exchange, and also my website is called healingexchange.net. So check those out. And every single day we walk through structured transformation where your dreams are no longer just something you feel. They become something you build, embody, and you live through. And each day includes a powerful lesson, and I'm talking about those healing portals. Each day includes a powerful lesson, a grounded routine, journal prompts for clarity, and affirmations for embodiment. And this is how you move from awareness to alignment to manifestation. Also, don't forget the weekly collective readings where we break down the current energy. And this is the Saturn cosmic reading. That's every Saturn day. And for deeper embodiments, you can check out that zodiac forecast, because that zodiac forecast goes with the weekly collective reading. It partners with that. And together, all of these create a full picture of your path forward. So remember, be gentle with yourself, because life is about the journey. not the destination. You are here now. Enjoy it. Enjoy it to its fullest. This has been Empress Shay, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.
Felt the heat building? Here's why. This week brings a 7-planet pileup in fiery Aries. The Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and healing Chiron are all gathered in the sign of the Ram. That much cardinal fire acts all no counting, not enough for live video. Write in the page, let it breathe, and trust the spark that's rising in you. When the moment feels right, you won't have to force it. You'll just know, and you'll move.